I'm 4'2", everything does be different to you. Honorable Prime Minister, and Ministers of the Government, GDF officers past and present, ladies and gentlemen. I have to admit something right off. Larry and I have been colleagues and friends and fellow officers in the GDF most of our adult life. I have one problem. I've never been able to relate and speak to women the way he does. Every so often, life throws you a curveball. You get surprised. That is a game changer, which redefines your outlook on things. One day, during my tenure as a director of civil aviation, my licensing officer came into my office and said a young lady had just passed her command check on the VN2 Islander and needed to have the VN2 Group 1 signed off on her license. Oops. Well, I knew the young lady, Debbie Gouveia, and was in two minds because she was such a quiet, retiring kind of person. This was new territory for me. I was sure that her command check was properly conducted by the very competent Captain Vera, and not a GDF officer, of course. But there was an intangible that I wanted reassurance on. Anytime you walk through a Kennedy or a Miami International Airport and you see an airline crew, you can tell immediately who is the command pilot. The captain has an aura, which in the industry we call the command presence. It is a self-assurance and calm that is exhibited by a professional airline captain. That is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to know. Therefore, I called Jerry and asked him if he could arrange for me to fly with her for a little bit, which he did. And there was a surprise. The almost quiet, shy young lady became a competent, relaxed pilot as she took command of the aircraft. And from the smooth takeoff to the flawless approach and landing, Debbie became the consummate professional. I was very impressed, and I rushed back to my office and thanked her quickly, before her husband got to me. Captain Debbie Gouveia became the first female airline captain to command a commercial aircraft in the Imperial Guard. From a young and tender age, her father, David Pico, took her along with him as he ventured deep into Ghana's hinterland looking for gold and diamonds. She was driving big trucks along the jungle trails and operating as boats in the creeks of the interior before aviation became a passion. Adventure has always been in her blood. She attended St. Rose's High School before proceeding to Flight Safety Academy in Vero Beach, USA in 1982, where she attained her commercial pilot license mission rating. Because the requirement in those days to have a UK type license, she went on to Oxford Training Academy in England, where she also obtained her UK license. She subsequently flew aircraft for Air Services, Trans-Ghana Airways, the GDF, and after obtaining her land transport pilot's license, was trained in the GDF SC-7 Skyvan aircraft. Finally, she and her husband formed Ryma Airways. The rest is history, and she then flew her own aircraft all across Ghana, the Caribbean, and South America. Over time, Captain Debbie Gouveia has succeeded in slipping seamlessly from the life of a full-time busy airline pilot to the more important role of co-founder and co-owner of a growing, successful business enterprise. She has done so, she says, without missing my path. She believes that her career as a pilot is a phase of her life which is now being overshadowed by the higher demands of the day-to-day management of Ryma Airways. She, however, admits that there are occasions when she ventures into the cockpit of one of her company's aircraft, taking to the skies with the reassuring presence of the company's chief pilot beside her, reliving the joys of flying as in the days past. Debbie Gouveia has learned to embrace the life she lives as wife, mother to her two boys, Jerry and Kevin, pilot and business owner. She remains largely, due to her grace and humility, one of the least known owners of major business houses in Guyana. That does not bother Debbie one bit. She says she can, do without the glitz and glamour of the limelight. And of course, she also has Jerry to deal with that. She is clear about what she wants most for the company in the future. She wants to see an expanded fleet of aircraft, offering both passengers and cargo services to Guyana and abroad. It would be nice, she also says, if we can have a chain of small hotels under Roraima's ownership. Perhaps her most fervent wish, however, is to see her son assume the mantle of leadership in a company created and grown by their parents. Debbie Gouveia is a true pioneer in the field of aviation, an elegant and graceful lady, a class act and a true Guyanese. Thank you.